Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Gloria, a data scientist. Today I'm going to show you how to solve any Leetcode SQL question in a structured way. My 5-step method. Are you ready? Let's get started. Question 197, rising temperature. It's an easy question. It gives us one table weather with 3 columns: ID, record date, and temperature. And ID is the column with unique values for this table. So ID is the primary key in the table. And there are no different rows with the same record date. This means in this table, in a given record date, there is only one record. And this table contains information about temperature on a certain date. The question asks us to write a solution to find all dates ID with the higher temperatures compared to its previous dates, compared to yesterday, and return the result table in any order. So the question asks us to write a solution to find all the IDs when their temperature is greater than the previous day's temperature. Let's take a look at one example. In example 1, we have 4 records. ID 1, 2, 3, 4, representing 4 different record dates. And record ID 1, it's 2015, January 1st, the temperature is 10. Record 2, January 2nd, the temperature is 25. So ID 2, the temperature is greater than the previous day's temperature. So we are going to output the ID 2. Let's take a look at ID 3. January 3rd, the temperature is only 20. It is less than 25. So we cannot output the third record. And ID 4, the temperature is 30, which is greater than 20. So we can output the ID 4 as well. So the result is a column ID with 2 values, 2 and 4. A quick recap. I'm using a 5-step method to work on any SQL question. If you are not familiar with the 5-step method yet, please check my other video for more information. In this question, step 1, identify the data fields to return. We are looking for all dates ID with higher temperatures compared to its previous date. So we are going to return the ID. Step 1, we are going to return ID. Step 2, identify the related tables. We have only one table here, that is weather. Step 3, connect the step 2 tables together. In this question, we have only one table weather, but we are looking for all dates ID with a higher temperature compared to its previous date. So we are going to do a comparison between the current date's temperature with the previous date's temperature. We are looking for a table look like this. In this table, we merged 2 weather tables together to build up this master table. The left side is the current date and their temperature. The right side is the previous date and the temperature. By comparing the 2 temperatures together, we can easily find which ID, which date, has a higher temperature than the previous one. By constructing this table, we are able to get the solution. But how do we construct a table like this? We are going to join the weather table by itself. To differentiate the 2 weather tables, I'm going to call the left table as A table and the right table as B table to do the self-merge. From weather as A, left, join weather as B. And the join condition is this: date diff, B's record date, comma, A's record date is 1. This function means A's record date minus B's record date is 1. Or in other words, the record on the left side, the record on table A, is 1 day ahead of the record on table B. That's how we constructed the table we need in this question. Let's move forward to step 4, apply additional conditions. In this question, we are looking for the IDs with the higher temperature compared to its previous date's temperature. So we are going to do a comparison of the temperature. Let's put the where condition here. Where A temperature greater than B's temperature. Okay, that's it. And the last step is to return the table. We don't have to sort the table or do anything else, so we just return it. One more thing to pay attention here is previously we said we are going to return the field ID, but we have two ID in the constructed table, A's ID and B's ID. Which one shall we return? A's ID is the current date, and B's ID is the previous date we used to do the comparison. So obviously we are going to return the current date's ID. So let's write it here, A's ID. Okay, that's it. Let's move forward to the SQL code. Now let me translate the 5 steps to SQL code. Select. Here is the table field we identified in step 1. From, here it is the table we identified in step 2, or the new table we created in step 3. In this case, we merge the weather table by itself using the left join on the condition when the date difference between A's record date and B's record date is 1. And because we are merging the weather table by itself, we have to differentiate the two weather tables. We use as and the new table name to rename the weather table here. So from weather as A means we rename the first weather table as table A. Left join weather as B here means we rename the second weather table as table B. So here is the table we created in step 3. And step 4, apply additional conditions. We use a where statement to compare the temperature. Because we already renamed the table, here means A's temperature means the first weather table's temperature, and B's temperature means the second weather table's temperature. Okay, and step 5, return the results. Let's try to run it. It works. Let's submit. Yeah, succeed. Alright, that's it for today. I hope you like it. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe my channel, and hit the notification bell. Also, please drop a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.